Alright, these are all the interactive tables in the Hytale game, okay? Some are more useful than others, and we'll discuss them all. First of all, we'll start with the workbench. The workbench has different tiers, as we can see. Tier 1, we can go all the way up to Tier 3. It allows us to make simple tools like swords, daggers, axes, and a bow with arrows, okay? It also lets us craft pickaxes and axes. It's literally the tool to make those maximum tier tools. And it also allows us to craft the other tables, okay? Very important. Also, it has features for backpack. It allows us to unlock the backpack. Let's move on to the blacksmith anvil, okay? Well, first let's go to the furnace before anything else. This is the furnace. The furnace allows us to smelt things. Basically, we put in items that can burn. For example, a bed, okay? If we hover the cursor over it, as you can see, it shows us. It could be bed, coal, whatever. And here we'll simply put ingots, ores, and that's it, okay? We can upgrade it to level 2, which improves efficiency and gives us 3 input slots instead of 2. Now, we also have the salvager's workbench, which lets us break down items. If we have a sword we don't need, we take it and put it here, and it basically disintegrates it to give us the original materials. We have the tanning rack where we'll put the leather, okay? Or the hides we collect to make leather, okay? It's that simple. Then we also have the blacksmith anvil. This is used for making all types of attack tools, okay? And bows, even a crossbow. We can improve it with these elements, okay? I've already shown a bit how we can get them without any problems. It goes up to tier 3. Then, on the other hand, we have a boat that isn't useful yet, and a minecart, which we can use to move around the world, even with rails. We have the armorer's workbench, which also goes up to level 3. With these upgrades here. You already know how to get all this, right? And basically it lets us craft armor, okay? The different armor levels and the different types of shields too. Then we have the builder's workbench. Here we simply put elements, okay? It's more of a decorative feature where we just take a log, right? And place it. Well, in this case I just picked up something. So basically we place a log here and it allows us to convert it into anything we want to build. Perfect. We have the chef's stove. This is already at max tier, and it's used for cooking, okay? We can make foods that give us 15% regeneration like bread. Then we have the farmer's workbench, which is for crops. Basically, we need life essences, which are obtained through crops, and you rotate them to level up and craft greater essence of life. And well, if we hover the cursor over each element, it tells us a bit about what each thing does if we're interested. There's trap fishing, and also the possibility of having a chicken coop, which is this right here, okay? Well, this is the bed. It allows us to sleep. This allows us to feed the animals, okay? The furniture workbench is similar to the other crafting table, but for furniture, okay? It allows us to craft all kinds of furniture within the game, and for... Finally, we have the Arcane's workbench, which lets us craft portals, the 2 wands, and also, look, here we have the 2 wands, and it lets us create, the portal and crystals to travel to other dimensions, which isn't unlocked yet, okay? And here are the portals. And finally, we have the alchemist potion, which basically lets us craft potions. That's all there is, nothing more. So yeah, it's that simple.